Special thanks to Patreon supporter Brock Cherry for making this video possible. Hello ladies and gentlemen, Scared2Wolf here bringing you another Minecraft Warhammer 40K tutorial. In this tutorial we'll be going ahead and building the Vindicator. The Vindicator is an Imperial siege tank based on the Rhino chassis used by the many Space Marine chapters that boosts the most powerful weapon of its type, the Demolisher Cannon. It is highly valued and can only be issued to companies and officers whose units have been tasked with a specific tactical requirement. Though short range, the Vindicator's Demolisher Cannon is capable of destroying enemy armor and fortifications in a single shot. The vehicle is an essential part of any armored spearhead that the Space Marines unleash. There is little that can stand before Vindicator's pulverizing fury. It is a rare Space Marine tank assault that does not employ a Vindicator in its vanguard. So this vehicle here is a Patreon requested vehicle, so I want to go and give a special thanks to Patreon supporter Brock Cherry for making this video possible. If you are interested in some more of the channel more than you guys already do, feel free to check out my Patreon page. The link is down in the description where you can pledge a small amount every month and support me personally with the channel and all that fun stuff. So feel free to check that out, and if you are interested, feel free to donate. So, you know, we don't do many Warhammer 40K vehicles, though we have done some in the past, so we got kind of a few lined up here with Patreon requests. It just so happened that we have two Warhammer 40K vehicles that'll be coming out, one right here being the Vindicator. The Vindicator is kind of an interesting looking tank. It's definitely unique, and I was told to do it in the blue kind of color scheme that was standard for the Space Marine deployments. So you can feel free to change the colors for whatever you want, but the standard kind of color, I guess, for this vehicle is blue. So I've never played any of the Warhammer games or anything like that, or followed the lore, so I honestly have no clue what anything I said earlier talking about it really meant. I don't know what Space Marine is, I don't know what Imperial is, I don't know any of that. But it's an interesting vehicle nonetheless, and I'm just here to build the vehicles, not give you all a history lesson or talk about what it actually is. So it's a very interesting vehicle. It's got the very kind of small gun right here. It kind of reminds me of a recent tutorial we did, the Sturm Tiger. But this one has a big plow, bulldozer type thing in the front here, I guess offering extra protection, but it also maybe acts as a brace for the gun itself to basically be able to rest on, or not really rest on, but just to kind of support the tank chassis as a whole when the gun fires, because this is a pretty large gun. We then have a bunch of the detailing on top here, nothing real fancy in terms of that, and on the back here just a shell that's just kind of hanging on the back, which looked like it was in a lot of models and stuff like that, so went ahead and included that. And the sides are a little bit different from each other, so this side, you got the little logo on the side here, and then over here, it's just very simply a little ladder, some stairs to get up to the top there. It's a very interesting tank, something very unique. We don't do many vehicles like this on the channel, so hopefully you guys all enjoy, and maybe you can find a use for this or something in some kind of sci-fi world or something you're working on. Anyways, so let's go ahead and move into the tutorial by beginning with our first layers 0 through 1. Alright guys, so moving on to our first set of layers, we're starting off with layers 0 through 1. For these layers to go ahead and get started here, we want to go ahead and take our stone brick stairs and we're going to place down a row of what is going to be 9 across for the front plow. So for this, we're going to place down a row of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9 stone brick stairs across just like that. Now behind these stone brick stairs, we're going to go and take a stone brick top slab and go to both ends, and we're going to place down a stone brick top slab on both sides, followed by a iron trapdoor that goes back from those stone brick top slabs. After that's done, we want to go ahead and then take our nether brick slabs here. We're going to place down a row of 2 of top slabs coming off this iron trapdoor here, and then we're going to place down 2 of half slabs that come down. We're going to go ahead and go over to this side and do the same thing. So coming off this iron trapdoor, and they come down like that for the start there for your tracks. Now for our tracks working their way back, we're going to start on the right side here. We're going to place down 2 blue wool blocks across with a stone button on the side here and an item frame with a blue wool block in it on the side there. And we're going to go ahead and repeat this basically a couple more times, leaving a space of 1. So we're going to go and skip a space of 1, place down a row of 2 blue wool, stone button, item frame, blue wool block, skip an air space of 1, and kind of continue the design going down the side here. So we're going to go ahead and do this till we have a total of 5 of these road wheels. And we have one more we're going to put on right here, stone button, item frame, blue wool block, so you get something that looks like this looking at it from the side here. Now in the spaces in between these blue wool blocks, we're going to want to place down some nether brick full block kind of blocks and laid in the ground like that. We're then going to place down another row of 2 nether brick slabs and another row of 2 of nether brick top slabs on the end there like that. With that all done, we're going to go to the other side, and we're going to go ahead and do the same thing. So I'm going to go ahead and do this side a little bit faster than I was on the other side, just because I kind of already covered exactly how to do it. If you need to, refer back to the other side, and it's pretty much the same thing. You're just copying over to this side, so no big deal. And of course, don't forget your blocks placed down in the ground, kind of an essential part of the tracks. So just like this. And then on the back here, just 2 nether brick slabs, 2 nether brick top slabs, and with that we are done with layer number 1. And with that we can move on to our next layer, layer 2. Alright guys, moving on to our next layer, we have layer number 2. For layer 2, we're going to start off by taking cobblestone walls. We're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 cobblestone walls on each 3 stone brick stairs to the sides. We're going to do the same thing over here on the, or basically just both sides, just like that. Behind the cobblestone walls, we're going to go and place down a row of stone brick ups and down stairs that are going to go all the way across the back here, just like this. All the way across the back there for the plow. On the side of these stairs, we're going to place down an item frame with a polished andesite block that's going to be inside the item frame, just like this. And we also want to go and grab ourselves a sign, and we're going to go and place down a sign also on the side here of this stone brick stair. So just like this, and same thing over here, item frame, polished andesite block, and a sign like that on the side. Now with that all done, we can go ahead and continue on by working our way back. We're going to place down a cobblestone wall on both sides like this, followed by a blue wool block that goes back from the cobblestone wall. On the side of this cobblestone wall, we're going to place down a sign, both sides here. We also want to place down a stone button on the side here of this blue wool block. Now in the middle space in here, we are going to need to go and grab ourselves some nether brick stairs. So we're going to go and place down 2 nether brick stairs on top of these 2 nether brick top slabs. So just like this for the front here. And we also want to go and place down a row 2 of blue wool that's going to be behind these nether brick stairs. Now in the middle space right here, we are going to go ahead and take our cobblestone walls and place down a row of 3 of cobblestone walls in between these blue wool blocks, just like that. Now once that's done, we're going to go and take our blue wool blocks, place down a row of 5. That's going to go behind the cobblestone walls and this blue wool block right here, so row 5 in the middle here. We then want to go and place down a, actually it's going to be a row of 7, so my bad, a row of 7 all the way across here. When that's done, we're then going to place down a row of 5 of blue wool across the middle. We're going to place down a stone brick upside down stair like this on both sides with a sign on the side of the stair. Same thing over here. Continuing on, we're going to place down another row of 7 of blue wool across, followed by another row of 5 of blue wool across the middle here, stone brick upside down stair, both sides, a sign on the stair like this. Same thing over here. When that's done, going ahead and continuing on, we're going to place down another row of 7 of blue wool across. When we get to this section here, we can actually go ahead and go to the right side, and we're going to go and swap out the right side for a stone brick stair of blue wool. And then over here, we're just going to leave this side completely blank like that. After this, we're going to place down another row of 5 of blue wool across the middle here, followed by a stone brick upside down stair. Again, on both sides, on the side of the stone brick stair, we're going to place down a sign. So again, same thing here on both sides. We're then going to take blue wool, place down a row of 7 across. So row 7 of blue wool across, and continuing on, we're going to place down a row of 5 now of blue wool across, followed by a upside down stone brick stair on both sides. We're also going to place down a sign again on the side of the stone brick stair. Same thing over here, just like this. When that's done, we're going to take blue wool again, place down a row of 7 of blue wool across. We're then going to place down a second row of 7 across again. In the middle space right here, we're going to place down 2 nether brick stairs on top of these 2 nether brick top slabs. And we actually want to go ahead and go to the middle space right here. We're going to break these 3 blue wool blocks and place down a row 3 of cobblestone walls that go across there like that. Also on the sides here, we're going to go and place down a stone brick upside down stair come off this blue wool block, and also this one right here. Going over to this side, we're going to do the same thing. Upside down stone brick stairs on both sides there. With that all done, that is going to pretty much do it for layer number 2, and with that we can move on to layer 3. Alright guys, moving on to our next layer, we have layer 3. For layer 3, to go ahead and get started here, we're going to place down 2 polished andesite blocks on these 2 stone brick stairs over here on the left side of the build. We're then going to place down 3 polished andesite blocks over here on the right side. When that's all done, actually my bad, this section will be 4 over here on the right side. When that's all done, we're going to place down a stone brick upstairs that's going to have its back to the polished andesite blocks facing each other, so we create something that looks like this from the front here. We then want to go ahead and go to the polished andesite block on both ends, place down a cobblestone wall that goes up like that, and that'll do it there kind of for the plow in the front. For now. Continuing on toward the back here, we're going to place down a stone brick upside down stair. That's going to be upside down and facing each other on top of these two nether brick stairs right here. We're going to go ahead and grab ourselves a blue banner, and we're going to place down a blue banner on the sides of these stairs, and we're going to go ahead and, of course, do the same thing over here on this side, like so. And like we did before, a blue banner on the side here of the stair, and we can also place it down the inside here in between these stairs like that. Now when that's all done, we can go ahead and put our cannon in. So for our cannon in, we're going to go ahead and grab nether brick slabs. We're going to place down a row of what is going to be 2 of nether brick top slabs. Now it's going to come off this stair right here, so we may need to break the blue banner if you placed it. We're going to have 2 nether brick top slabs like that. Alright guys, so putting the beginning of the cannon on, it's very simple. We're just going to go and take some nether brick, and we're going to have to break this blue banner here, but we're going to place down a nether brick top slab in its place, and then 1 nether brick top slab that goes toward the front there for the beginning there of the barrel for the main gun. Once that's all done, we're going to go ahead and grab ourselves blue wool again, and we want to go ahead and place down a row 2 of blue wool that's going to go out to both sides. On the side here, this blue wool block on both sides, again, we're going to place down a blue banner, just like that. Once that's done, we're going to take our blue wool again, place down a row of 7. That's going to go all the way across the body of the tank here. And coming off this nether brick top slab here, we're going to place down a stone brick one like that, just to kind of connect us up to the main body of the tank right here. Once that's done, go ahead and continuing on, we're going to take our banners, and we're going to place down a blue banner on each end of this row of 7 of blue wool. We're going to go ahead and repeat a couple more rows of 7 of blue wool across, so we're going to have 1 row of 7 across. We then want to place down a row of 9 of blue wool all the way across here, and then we're going to place down another row of 7 here of blue wool. On the side of these blue wool blocks, we're going to place down some banners, and same thing over here. When we get to this section here, we're going to place down a row of 6 of blue wool, leaving a space over here on the right side, and in the space right here, we're going to place down a stone brick stair. Continuing on, we're going to go ahead and place down a blue banner over here on the left side. We want to go ahead and place down a row 7 of blue wool across, followed by, again, a blue banner on both ends. We then want to place down a row 9 of blue wool across, followed by a row of 7 of blue wool across with a blue banner on both ends. Continuing on, we're going to place down another row of 7 of blue wool across, followed by, again, a blue banner on both ends. When that's all done, coming to the back here, we're going to place down another row of 7 of blue wool across, followed by, again, a blue banner on both ends. When we have that complete, we're going to go and take some stone brick stairs. We're going to place down 2 stone brick stairs that are going to be basically facing each other, like this, so upside down, kind of like we did in the front there. So just like this on both ends. On the back and also the inside sides here, we're going to place down the blue banners coming off those stone brick stairs like so. Now also, if you do want to go ahead and add the shell onto the back here, we're going to go and do that now. So for this, very simply, we're just going to go and place down a row of 3 of smooth sandstone across. We're going to place down a skeleton skull over here on the right side like this. We're going to place down a iron trapdoor on the bottom of these 2 sandstone blocks, and we're also going to place down signs on the side of these sandstone blocks just like that. And lastly, we're going to grab a stone button and place it down on the end here, the left side of this smooth sandstone block right here. With that all done, that is going to pretty much do it for layer number 3. And with that, or sorry, my bad, I believe this is, yeah, that's actually layer 3, my bad. And with that, we can move on to our next layer, layer 4. Alright guys, moving on to our next layer, we have layer 4. For layer 4 to get started here, we're going to place down a polished andesite, or 2 polished andesite blocks on top of these 2 from the previous layer over here on the left side of the vehicle right here. Going over to the other side, we're going to do something a little bit different. We're going to place down a polished andesite block, followed by a cobblestone wall over. We're then going to place down a stone brick upside down stair, followed by another stone brick upside down stair coming off the front of that stair like so. Once that's all done there, we are going to go ahead and then continue on by going to our gun. We're going to go and grab ourselves a black wool block, place down a black wool block on the second nether brick top slab like that. On both sides of the black wool block, we're going to place down a cobblestone wall, and then we're going to place down 1 cobblestone wall that goes forward alongside this empty space right here. With that all done, going ahead and continuing on, we're going to go take our blue wool. We're going to place down a row of 3 across, right there behind that this section here, and then we're going to place down a second row of 3 after that across as well. We then want to place down a stone brick slab over here on the left side, followed by 2 stone brick slabs of these 2 blue wool blocks over here on the right side. We're going to go and also grab ourselves some blue carpet, place it down on top of the stone brick upside down stair here, and also some blue carpet on top of these 2 stone brick upside down stairs over here. When that's all done, we're going to place down a blue wool block to the left side like this with a stone bun on the side of it. Going over to the other side here, we're going to place down 2 blue wool blocks behind these stone brick slabs, followed by a stone button coming off to the right side. And in the middle space right here, we're going to go ahead and place down a stone brick upside down stair. So just like this for the viewport here for the driver. When that's all done, we're going to go and take our blue wool. We're going to place down a row of 7 all the way across with a stone button again on both ends. When that's done, we're going to place down a row of 9 of blue wool across. So row 9 all the way across here. We're going to go and grab ourselves a item frame and also an orange stained glass block. Now in the item frame, we're going to place down the orange stained glass block, and on the other side here, we're going to place down an orange stained glass block like this, and our item frame come with that blue wool block. When that's all done, we're going to place down a row of 7 of blue wool across. When we get to this section, we're going to place down a row of 5 of blue wool across the middle here, a stone brick stair to the right side, and over here to the left side, we're going to go and place down a snow block. After that's done, we're going to place down a row of 7 of blue wool across. And we're also going to go ahead and grab ourselves some banners and place down blue banners on these 2 rows of 7 here of blue wool. We then want to place down a row of 9 of blue wool across, and just like we did before, we're going to place down a item frame and orange stained glass block in the item frame on the sides here. Same thing over here, just like that. Going ahead and continue on, we're going to place down another row of 7 of blue wool across, followed by a stone button on both ends. When that's done, we're going to place down another row of 7 of blue wool across, followed by again a stone button on both ends. We then want to place down a row of 3 of blue wool across the middle here, followed by 2 stone brick stairs to both sides. And coming off the stone brick stairs, we're going to place down blue carpet. They're going to be on top of these stone brick stairs from the previous layer. So just like this on both sides. And also in the middle space here, we're going to place down 1, 2, and 3 cobblestone walls come off these 3 blue wool blocks. Now once that's done, for the back shell here, we're just going to place down a iron trap door on top of those 2 spruce sandstone blocks on the sides there, and a iron bar here coming off the middle spruce sandstone block going up like that for the winch. And with that all done, that's going to pretty much do it for layer number 4. With that, we can move on to layer 5. Alright guys, moving on to our next layer, we've gone ahead and moved on to layer 5. For layer 5, what we want to do to begin with is we're going to place down another brick stair on top of this black wool block, followed by one that goes forward. After that's done, we're going to place down a blue wool block after this nether brick slab, followed by a stone brick slab to both sides of this blue wool block. Once that's done, we're going to place down a stone brick stair coming off this blue wool block, followed by a lever on these 2 blue wool blocks with their lever facing in toward the stone brick slab like that on both ends. When that's done, we're going to place down a stone brick upside down stair, followed by a stone brick top slab coming off that upside down stair, and another stone brick upside down stair facing it like this for the gun and the mechanism and all that fun stuff. When that's done, we're going to go ahead and go to this blue wool block over here on the left side and this blue wool block over here to the right side on the sides here. We're going to place down a blue wool block on top of those. We're going to place down a item frame with a glass pane coming off the sides of these blocks facing toward the front here, just like that. We also want to go ahead and continue the plow by placing down a polished andesite block on top of this one over here on the right side, followed by 1, 2, and 3 cobblestone walls over to the side. Over here on the left side, we're going to place down a polished andesite block and 1 cobblestone wall on the side there, like so. Go ahead and continue on. We're going to go and take our stone brick. We're going to take a stone brick stair and place it down behind this blue wool block on both ends here. And we then want to go ahead and place down a stone brick slab that's going to go back from this stair. Or my bad. It's going to be a stone brick slab over here on the right side, and then we want to place down a blue wool block here in the middle. And we're going to go and place down a blue carpet on top of this this stone brick upside down stair and this blue wool block right there, just to keep a consistent level there. So you should get something that kind of looks like this here from the front. With that all done, we're going to take blue wool, and we're going to go and place down a row of 5 of blue wool across the middle here. We then want to place down a stone brick stair facing this direction on both sides here. Going back from the stone brick stair, we're going to place down an additional stone brick stair, so you turn the stair into a corner stair. And we have 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 regular stairs going back from the corner stair. Same thing over here, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And in between these stone brick stairs, we can just fill it in with blue wool for the almost top of the tank, just like this. And when we get back to this section here, we can place down a corner stair here of stone brick and a regular stair going in, just like this on this side as well. A row of 3 of blue wool that goes across, followed by a second row of 3 of blue wool after that. When we get to this section here, we're going to take blue banners, wrap around this stone brick stair and this corner stair here. Same thing over here. Just like that. Now in the back here, we want to go and place down a stone brick slab on these 2 cobblestone walls on both sides here, followed by another brick stair with its back facing toward the rear, like that on top here, and then a iron bar that's coming off the back of the stair, just like that for the winch there. When that's all complete, the one last thing we have to do is take a cobblestone wall and place it down on top of these blue wool blocks that stick out to the sides here, on both sides, just like that. And with that all complete, that is going to do it for layer number 5. With that, we'll move on to our last final layer, which is going to basically, or light layers, which are going to be layers 6 and 7. We're going to put the top details on the tank and basically finish it off. So with that, let's move on to our last final layers. Alright guys, moving on to our last final layers, we have layers 6 through 7. For these layers to go ahead and get started with, we're going to go ahead and place down a wither skeleton skull on these cobblestone walls on both sides, just like this. When that's all done, we're going to go and go to the front here. We're going to place down a row of 3 of black carpet across these stone bricks upside down stairs and stone brick top slabs right here for where the kind of main gun connects up to the hull. We then want to place down a black wool block in the middle of this row of 5 of blue wool. So on top of the middle block with an iron frame coming off of it toward the front and a black stained glass block like that. On both sides of this, we're going to go of this black wool block. We're going to place down a blue banner. Go ahead and going back from it, we're going to place down a stone brick stair going back from the black wool block. And on top of the black wool block, we're also going to place down a blue carpet. To the left side of the stair, we're going to go ahead and place down another brick slab. Over here to the right of the stair, we're going to place down a stone brick slab. Going ahead and continuing on, we're going to place down another brick slab that goes back, a stone brick stair back from this stone brick stair, and then we want to place down a stone slab over here on the right side. We also want to go ahead and grab ourselves stone buttons, and we're going to place down a stone button that's going to go on top of this blue wool block here in the corners up here in the front. And we're also going to place down a stone button on this row here on these 2 blue wool blocks to the side there. Continuing on, we're going to place down a row of 3 of stone brick slabs across, followed by a stone button over here on the left side, and then we're going to place down another brick fence post over here to the right with a iron bar on top of it for the little radio antenna. After that's done, we're going to place down a stone brick slab here in the middle, followed by a cobblestone wall to both sides. Going back from this cobblestone wall, we're going to place down a black wool block. In the space in between the black wool block and to the sides, we're going to place down a cobblestone wall. And coming off the black wool blocks toward the rear, we're going to place down again a cobblestone wall and a stone brick slab here in the middle. We then also want to go ahead and grab ourselves some stone buttons, place down stone buttons like this on top of those 2 black wool blocks. Last thing for us to do on the back here is to go ahead and grab a blue wool block, place it down on top of this narrow brick stair. You're going to place down a cobblestone wall on both ends of this blue wool block, followed by another brick stair coming off the blue wool block, and then also a a skeleton skull coming off both sides of the stair like that. When that's all done, we're also going to go and grab ourselves a wither skeleton skull. We're going to place it down on top of this narrow brick stair like that. When that's all done there, we want to go ahead and pretty much wrap up the video. So that's all we have to do. I thought there was one more thing, but actually we are good to go. So with that, that's going to pretty much do it for the Warhammer 40K Vindicator siege tank. Hopefully you guys do enjoy this tutorial and are able to find something of use with it. No, it's not typically what I do on the channel, but you know, some different stuff here and there, and also a Patreon request, so you know, have to honor it. But definitely an interesting vehicle to say the very least, and could definitely be incorporated into some kind of sci-fi type of thing you're going for, futuristic military or battlefield, who knows. Anyways, again, a special thanks to Patreon supporter Brock Cherry for making this video possible, and feel free to check out my Patreon page. Link is down in the description, of course. And with that, that's going to do it for this tutorial. Hope you guys do enjoy the design. If you guys do end up using this build, I do ask that you guys give me proper credit for it. This will be a link from aside the build to link to my channel or this video if this does appear in social media sites. Just be sure to get proper credit for the build. That's all I ask for doing these tutorials. It helps my channel grow and it continues to keep me inspired to keep on posting more. So definitely give me credit for it if you do end up using it. And other than that, thank you all so much for watching. As always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. This has been Garrett 2x4, and I'll see you guys next time.